Okay, hit the live and see who jumps on in here. Let's see who jumps in. Yep, let's see who jumps in. Okay. Okay. Yep, after that, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not hearing anything on the phone yet that I went live. Got a delay. Let's see. After. Okay. So live on my. I just didn't hear the noise. I have no idea why, but I did not hear the noise. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's get a little bit of work done. Hi, D. Scott. Hello. I'll try to jump in after 8. Well, no, you gotta. I mean after. What do you mean after? What are you eating? Can you send us all some? Can you share? Say what now? What noise? Usually I hear a noise on the phone when somebody goes live, and there wasn't anything. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. I didn't hear nothing on the phone. When somebody goes live or uploads a video, the phone usually makes a noise. Maybe it's because I didn't hit the reminder. That might have been what it was. And Jennifer, how you doing, Jennifer? And Andrew, hello. I didn't hear it either. Me neither. Hi, Kathy. I am ET breakfast. Oh, what's for breakfast? What are you eating for breakfast? We want to know. Let me throw the invite link out there and see if anybody wants to come on and do some work or just flap. You can flap your lips with the chat if you want. Yeah. Yep. Okay. See, I already got 5 listings done. I'm in the process of doing another 5. This Paw Patrol thing. Let's see. I know we gotta switch some freaking. Okay. Get that one there. Okay, we gotta get rid of those. 1, 4, 5. 94. That one there. See, 96. Okay, and that one. Okay, that's the new one. All the way up there. That's the new one. And disappeared. There you go. Disappeared. Let's see who showed up here. D. Scott, Debbie. All right. Hi, Debbie. Debbie already did one. So what's this now? Jen, where are you and Debbie? And where are you, Debbie? Debbie is beating. Oh my goodness gracious. I have one more. Awesome. I got one more. And Debbie. Debbie 2. Debbie 2. Okay. I put the. I guess I can. Let me go ahead and open up YouTube and I will pin the link to the top of the chat, I guess. I know. There we go. I got mute it. Mute it. There we go. We muted it. Top chat, live chat. Where is the link? There it is. And pin message. Pin message. Message is pinned. There you go. Message is pinned. Yay. I only got 3 so far. I got 5 done before the show started, and I'm in the process of doing another 5. So if anybody wants to jump in, the link is pinned. It's pinned. That. 98. And that one. 99. Yes, I talk to myself. 1. And that one. Let's see if the other picture's better. 2. 103. That one's better. There we go. Now we'll keep that one. Get rid of that one. 3. 204. Okay, that's the new item. 203. Okay. Go ahead and install these. 103. Supposed to be 103. Why did I say 203? Okay. There we go. Let's see who jumped in here. Anyone I missed? Hey y'all. Okay, is that there? And somebody else jumped in here. Who was it? Irene. Hi, Irene. Hello, hello, hello. And Farmer. Has Larry been working on his Irish accent? Nope, sorry. And it's Debbie. It's Debbie.
Knock, knock.
Oh, I see Irene.
I won't be able to work if I'm in here, but I'll come on.
Well, sure you can. I mean, you just pop back
I
and
know
forth.
I can't because I'm on my phone and I can't be flipping back and forth like that.
Okay. Well, okay. The chat will understand because it's supposed to be working anyway.
Okay. Well, I'll read stuff to you.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's what I do. I bounce back and forth.
Farmer's giving out the roses, huh? Hey, Farmer.
He's giving out roses?
It looks like it. Give Kathy and Jennifer one.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't want to open that yet. See that there? I can open up Macari now.
Hey, Gumpa Bill.
Where's Macari? Macari.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of drafts ready to go. It would be easy if I could just take the pictures and then just get it done.
Oh.
Thank you, Farmer.
Let's see, what the heck is that now? Oh.
And hello, everybody.
I do the drafts and then I take the pictures. Yeah, there. Got
It's
logged
been
up.
raining here all day.
Oh, bummer.
I got a 30-minute nap.
Oh,
It
my goodness.
it felt like it was about an hour and a half, but then when I looked at the clock, it was only like 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It
Let's,
must have been a good one.
let's see who's in here that I missed. See, I said hi to Farmer. I said hi to Irene. See, Jennifer, Kathy, and Bill. How you doing, Bill? I don't think I missed anybody. I don't think.
I've been watching Jennifer's videos. She's been really putting the videos out lately, so I've been just trying to watch all of them, all the
Oh,
way through.
yeah, I didn't even have a chance to make my playlist yet. Let's see.
Did you get a chance to watch Julian's video? And me and my friend from Ukraine are in it.
Julian's video.
The Bearded Thrift Machine.
I didn't watch. Did I watch it? I didn't watch it. Did I watch anything today?
D. Scott, I'm in South Carolina. I'm in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, I watched.
Oh, Kathy, you were lucky.
I watched. I watched Chris's video today. The one that he threw out in Victoria's chat for the meetup. I watched that one today.
How important are the thumbs, Kathy? You tell us, because you seem to
How important are the who?
be a real professional at this. Jennifer says she's getting less thumbs, so maybe
Oh,
she needs to stop putting out the videos. I don't really think that is even important at all,
oh,
but I don't know anything.
oh, okay.
I also don't think that comments are important, because some people don't allow any comments and their channels are blown up.
Oh, I noticed that on
Yes.
sub to one person.
I think the only thing that really matters is the engagement of the video and how long you're playing it.
Yeah, I don't remember who I subbed to somebody recently, and I went in there to they didn't have
Oh,
nothing on their
thank
homepage.
you.
And let me go to their videos and see if they got anything in there. They have absolutely nothing, and they're over 1K.
Right.
I'm
So
like,
how does that happen?
I have
Right?
no idea, but they got over 1K subs, and they have absolutely nothing. I'm like, I'm like, okay. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I think it's really, some people will just start the video and then make a comment, watch a few minutes of it, and then go on to their next person's video. And that is really not helpful, I don't think. I think you really need to watch as much as you can.
Let's see, we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that one. Okay. So is everybody working? I know I am. Jump back over here. We're streaming. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, all you people have more videos and more subscribers than I do, so I have no idea.
The Jennifer. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting less. Okay. I'm bouncing
But
back.
if it were my company, though, I would think I could make more money by putting ads in videos that people actually watched.
Oh. That one there. Let's see here. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We need that.
So Jennifer, when are you gonna do some lives? Didn't
Paste.
you say you were gonna do that when Chris started doing lives? And so
Let's see. Paste.
what are you waiting on?
Plus.
Jennifer?
Good. Well, where am I at?
How many do you have listed? I mean, how many have you done today? How many have you listed today?
Me?
Yes, Larry.
So far, 5. I'm in the process of doing another 5 here.
Yeah, Jennifer. Go live, Jennifer. Why don't you go live at 5:30 in the morning, an hour before Larry's, and be the pregame to the real game?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, Paul. I'm working, Paul. I'm working. I got 5 live, 5 active listings so far, and I'm working on another 5 active.
Come on, Jennifer. Come on. You and Chris do a live together.
Uh-oh. But we're hating life now.
So what was going on with your computer yesterday, Larry?
Everything.
That's a very good question. I mean, after Victoria's was done, I opened up Johnny's show up on my phone, and I went ahead and disconnected the Windows 7 computer, and I re-plugged into Windows 10, and everything worked just fine. So I had no idea.
His computer just needed to be rebooted. That's all. So when you turned it off, it automatically rebooted. That's why I asked you, had you turned it off?
Yeah. Yes, Jennifer.
I did that 3 times before. See, at 4 o'clock, between 4 and 5, I did it 3 times.
It just wasn't off long enough, Larry. That was the situation. Sometimes it takes a little lengthy time for it to reboot. So you have to have it off for a while. So yeah, so all that time that it was off through your show and Victoria's show and even Johnny's show, and you did your running around, that helped. So yeah, you were good. That's what made it good.
Yeah, because I stayed on the because the Windows 10 was off all the way through Victoria's show and all the way pretty much through mine. And
yeah, and that was good. You know.
All righty, the computer wizard, awesome.
Not much of a wizard, but I have to deal with mine a lot.
Oh,
so yeah.
Okay.
There's a few things I learned.
Yeah, but I am gonna have to. I still have to take it to Best Buy though to get my USB ports in sync and talking with each other because they haven't talked to each other in a while. I mean, I can't have the webcam going plus download pictures at the same time.
Wow. Yeah. Then go to Best Buy. You let the Geek Squad deal with that.
Yeah. Plus, I had to have them take out. I downloaded the AVG antivirus, and I can't get rid of it.
Well,
you should be able to.
There is a way to get rid of it that you can, but it's. I'm not going to try to talk you through that, but yeah, they'll be able to do it. Yeah. It's an easy process. I've used AVG a lot, and I've taken it out.
Oh, okay.
You know, but yeah, for you, just go through that process of taking it to Best Buy, and let them go ahead and do it, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hi, Jersey.
Hey, Larry and Dee, I'm going to jump off and do some more listing. I'm going to get back in the chat.
Have fun.
Bye, little Debbie.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be back in the
chat. Thanks for jumping on for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So D. Scott can keep the chat happy, not unless he's going to do some work too.
I'm going to do a little bit of something, but it isn't really. I don't consider it work related, but I'll stay on. I'm going to stay on.
Okay, cool.
Which is, let's see, and say hi.
Okay. Well, Jennifer, I have no idea Yeah, well, on my Windows 7, I can get rid of it, but I can't get rid of it on Windows 10 for some reason.
Good point, Jennifer. So, Larry,
Yes.
your antivirus is now a virus to your computer.
Yeah, probably.
What was I thinking about doing here? I have
Probably.
to get ready for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta. Oh, geez, I gotta get ready for this. Which is. Yeah, oh gosh, I'm moving around here. Oh, not far.
Now, if anybody wants to jump in, the link is pinned at the top. If anybody wants to jump on.
Okay. I need to get my. I need to get my.
Dog.
Where is my stuff at? Okay. Where's my stuff at? Oh, did I put it in here? No, I did not.
Gonna...
All right. Where's my? I can't see that. So. Don Southern Finds, Just Me Kathy, Stargirl. Okay. Hello, Philly Flipper, if you're still here. I gotta handle this right quick and just this first. I gotta get this guy here. Sort of. Wait, make a little bit more room right here. But what is this? What is this? What is? Oh, it's my headphones. Get that out the way. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's get you here.
Okay, that one's good.
Okay.
List.
All right. What are they doing here?
That one's down.
Okay.
Check the chat real quick.
Now, for those of you in the chat room, I'll explain a little bit about what I'm doing. We all know what Larry's doing. He's listening. They're getting ready to listen. I'm not listening. I am prepping for to do my video for a zodiac sign.
Okay.
And this is just, as you see, this microphone here,
Frog,
which is a wireless microphone. This is the microphone that I use, and I pretty much just will. Now I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do the recording now, but just giving you kind of like a little inside look at what I do to get ready. And and the key thing about doing the zodiac sign videos is this microphone. I have my audio board over. There. Okay, so this is about. Jeez. Let's see. Just. Yeah, so I do it just like this, and go with it, and record it. So this is one of the things that I use. And by the way, I'm going to do a video on how I do the zodiac signs. So, but I'll show you folks a little bit of some of the stuff that I use. This mic. Oh, did I unplug this guy already? I use this camera here. This camera here. I use this camera. I have two of them. I have one on this tripod now.
Okay.
I use this to film me while I'm going through the process, or actually not, or whatever. Well, no, for the zodiac sign, no, I don't use this camera. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. But this is my video recording cameras right here, and this is a Canon Vixia 700. Yep. And that's the camera that I use for my video recordings. For my backyard video, when I do that, I'm gonna get the sound away here in a minute. For my backyard videos, when I do that, I'll be using those cameras or that camera. Show you the I'll show you the other item that I use here for setting up the sound for a zodiac sign. Why am I talking into this microphone that's not on right now? Ugh. Okay, so that's ready to go. That's what that is. Where's my
that one.
bag? Oh, geez, I gotta be careful. Nope. Nope. Let me do this right quick. I'll just sit down and do that right here. Who's in the chat? Up there. Red Curtis. Hey, does the Red Courtesy phone still exist?
That's a good question. Seven.
Okay.
13. Come on. There you go. 9.
This is the base for the for the wireless microphone. Oh, this is one of the bases that I use for my wireless microphones. I got two of these. The one that I'm actually using for the microphone up here is behind my laptop, and it's already hooked up, ready to go. But it's the same as this one. This goes to my this base actually goes to my lavalier wireless. Let's see. And I gotta keep that out. I gotta keep this out. Okay. So I'm doing this again.
Okay. 11.
So once again, I'm just explaining some of the items that I use when I do my recording for the zodiac sign.
Hi, Jersey. I'm here. I'm in the process of working. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Mark, if you want to jump
How you
in,
doing, Mark?
that link's pinned at the top if you want to jump on. If anybody wants to jump on, link's pinned at the top.
Okay.
This is a listing show, so I'm working. Helps to have people around.
Yeah, it's Larry's listing show, but he's been invaded by me, D. Scott, and it was Little Debbie at first, but now she's going back to listing.
Yep, that's okay.
So, like I said before, I'm just explaining some of the items that I use in the process of doing a zodiac sign. And I'll be going over the same stuff in the video when I make it. But this is one of the audio boards that I use. It's a smaller version. It's the second to the biggest. I got 3 audio boards, but this is the second. This is the second to the biggest.
That's that one.
And I've used this one over the years too. I've had this one for a while. But yeah, that's this audio board, which is a Eurorack. Yeah, this is a Eurorack audio board. For those of you who are into audio. And then there's this guy. Okay. The Eurorack is a what's it? Eurorack is a 12 channel. Yeah. Well, it holds up to 4 microphones. So, and it's like 6 channels, something like that. But this guy here, this is my big one. This is the biggest. I've used this rack for doing PA stuff for our baseball team that we had, for our pro baseball team in the booth. So I had my microphone hooked up and sound was going all through here and all of this, and that's what this guy was used for. And hopefully I'll be able to use it again one day before I have to leave.
You did that one. 13.
I don't use this for the I don't use this for the Zodiac sign recordings, but I can. Yeah, all 3 boards, any of the 3 boards I can use. Right now I got the smallest of the 3 hooked up and ready to go.
16.
Oh yeah, that my actual CD recorder.
17.
I can't show that because I got stuff on top of it, but that's what I do. So yeah, yeah. It's this one is what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The biggest one is 8 channels. It's an 8 channel rack. But yeah. And that's pretty much for, at least for the Zodiac sign stuff. Those are the items that I use to make it happen.
Okay. Mark, at the moment, I'm listing plush at the moment. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Danica. How you doing, Danica? How you doing?
Oh, wow. She changed her thumbnail. Okay.
No,
yeah.
That's been that way for a little while now. Last time I knew.
Oh, you said Danica. Okay. I'm thinking of Chachi. Chachi. Wait a minute.
Cha-cha?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a Victoria moment.
Oh my goodness, she's rubbing off on you. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's time for me to go find a cliff to jump off of. Jeez. So.
Oh my God, okay.
Hey, toilet girl, how you doing?
And Scarlett, how you doing, Scarlett?
Yeah, Scarlett.
And Donna. Hey, Donna, you can jump on too if you want, since you just got here. The link's up there at the top. Hey, Renee, how you doing?
Yeah.
Because Cha-Cha is not here.
What else?
Yep.
What else?
See that one there. What was I on?
You don't know?
That one, okay.
I
I'm
need
trying to
to
figure out what that one there.
let's put another light on the subject. Yeah. Oh, this thing is way over my head here. So I need to. Oh yeah, because what's called this.
17.
Let me do this. Wait a minute. I'll bring you down like this. That I'm going to.
Yep.
Just knock it in there. Come on, there you go. There you go. All the way.
Oh my goodness. That
All
one.
right.
And there.
Okay. That's right. That's ready to go. That's ready to go. I gotta hook up another light. Let me go grab this other light. Put that light right up there. Yep. Gotta do that.
17. That. Animal.
I'll put this right here.
Good.
I'll let that be right there. Yeah. So get. I got two.
Shutting tits. I need to. Oh,
Hello, everybody.
what the heck was that?
That was my hand.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, I'm behind my camera. Okay, I guess it'll work. We'll see. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's go. Yeah. No.
Monkey.
Okay, come here, you.
Okay.
The train is coming back.
That one's heading west. I don't know which way the other one was going.
Oh. A little better. Oh, okay, right. That's a little better. Yeah, that's a little brighter. Cool. Oh, it works.
Are you serious? It's not coming up.
Yes, choo-choo. Okay. I gotta get all this stuff. I gotta get all this stuff or these few things, these few items ready to put in the recording. So, like I said, I'm not listening. Listening sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really.
Mm,
Just easier when you have people with you.
yeah, I guess. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, let me set all this up right quick. I'll take this guy out. If I don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna need it. Oh, the other thing I use for when I do the zodiac sign video are these, my CDs. And I just record right onto it, and then I upload everything into the laptop. Then I switch everything over to my Pinnacle software, and I drop everything onto that, which is the vocal, which is coming off of here. The photo, which is coming off the laptop, which gets transferred over into the software, and the music that gets transferred over into the software. As a matter of fact, for those of you who are listening, Let me do this. I did this with Larry before. That sounded so bad. That sounded so
yes,
bad.
it did.
That sounded terrible.
Yes, it
I
did.
apologize for that.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's okay, it left.
See who's
Okay, let me see something.
listing is money. Yep. See who else did I miss? Krista. Hi, Krista. Who else did I miss?
Wait a minute.
Choo-choo. Yep.
Um,
Debbie's trying to take pictures.
Go to. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. There we go. It shrank.
Debbie.
Scratch that. Gotta be careful with the words that I use.
Especially with this group, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
see, Jennifer even caught it.
Some people are just too fast, and Jennifer is the quickest.
Oh my God.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Come on. I went to the bottom. I already went to the bottom. Wait a minute. Okay, let me open up. Crap always. Well, okay, so I'm going to 4, 3. How did? Oh, okay. 17. Nope. Go back to 4. I think it's selected. Is it selected? Let's see.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, okay. Not trying to be, I don't know if you can hear that. That's me. If you hear music, that's just me, Larry.
Oh, okay.
And this is the track that's going to be playing for the next zodiac sign, which is Taurus. This is what you'll hear in the background. You'll hear this little track right here. So, and I'm going to take that out. But yeah, that's what that is. So that music gets uploaded later today. And that also gets transferred over into the Pinnacle software. And like putting all the ingredients together, and I'll be presenting April the 13th, a zodiac sign for Taurus. So for anybody out there whose zodiac sign is Taurus, you're coming up next. What sign are you, Larry?
Scorpio.
Oh, you're way down there then. Somebody else is Scorpio. Jennifer says she is Virgo. I believe that's what
Kathy should be Scorpio, and I know Victoria's a Scorpio.
Okay, yeah. So I'll be getting you guys way down the line. You guys are in the month of September. Wow. But I have to make it all early. And I'll be explaining that reason in the backyard video when I make that. See, how do you know license? Oh, how do you license a Kid Rock song to use it? Wow. You would pretty much one you would have to get permission from them. You'd have to contact Kid Rock's folks. Then you would have to contact you'd have to contact Kid Rock's folks to get the permission. But the algorithm in YouTube is so screwy. You got to contact YouTube and let them know that you got this permission. The funny thing that you need to realize is when you contact YouTube and talk to a person and get the okay, the algorithm is what it is. The algorithm is the robot to the situation. if they don't do nothing to adjust that, no matter what permission you get, you're gonna get flagged. So all of that has to be taken into consideration, Mark. And you take all of that into consideration to make sure that these things don't happen. But the first thing you want to do is you want to contact Kid Rock's folks and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. My name is Mark Sarcastic Storage Stacker. And I want to use a piece of your music in, but let them know that, hey, it's non-profit. There's no profit behind it. Okay. You want to use it. Basically, the word that you want to use for anybody is, I'm using the music as a filler. Okay. Because anything outside of that, they're going to think, well, this guy's trying to make money off of our stuff. We're not going to allow it because the music industry has its way. So you're talking about, you just want to use it as a filler. The tracks that I use for a Zodiac sign happens to be from a friend of mine who plays keyboards, and I worked alongside with him to help him with his tracks. So he knows about what I do, and he has no problem. And they're all not registered with anybody. So they're incomplete tracks that are not registered. So I'm in the clear in that. But if you want to go that route, that's what you have to do. You have to contact these folks, and just to make it easier for you, because they'll shut your stuff down. And one of the ways that what was that? I've seen some videos where people would use some music, and when it gets to that point to where the music starts, it goes quiet. It's all of a sudden you don't even hear them, because the music that the music that they're playing is copyrighted. So it goes quiet, and then when the music is over with, then it comes back. That ruins the video.
Let's see who.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime. But yeah, like I said, Mark, that's just a process. It's a long one and sometimes a ridiculous one. But yeah, if you're serious about that, that's the process you go through. That will help you. And you'll get a better understanding to it.
So is everybody in chat working, or you people just chit-chatting?
They're just chit-chatting right now.
Chit-chatting? That's fine. You can chit-chat. Chit-chat, work. You can do whatever.
Kathy, which folks are we talking about? If you're talking about YouTube, well, that's easy. But if you're talking about the okay, let's say for instance, if you're talking about Kid Rock's folks, pretty much the way that you contact anybody else, they pretty much all have a web page, an email address. If you have any type of music from any of these artists, look on the disc itself. Look right up on there, and it gives you the information right there. And you start that process, and it's all online. It's all online. Pretty much everything is online. Even Toilet Girl is online. But yeah, that's pretty much what you would do. All the information is there, and trust me, it'll either take you to the label, and then they'll take you to the agent, or the label will handle it right then and there. Over the years, I've had to do that a couple of times, where I've actually contacted a music label, and I got right to the AR person, and it was like, sure, no problem, whatever, have you not? Oh, no, you can't because of. But yeah, the label itself will get you there.
Got there. And what was I down to?
Larry, you haven't shaven yet.
Who?
You have not shaved yet.
Well, I was going to before the show started, but I changed my mind. I'll probably do it after. Undo.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Undo.
Maggie Doodle Thrift Shop Fashionista. All right.
Yep.
Say that 3 times fast. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's getting about that time. It's starting to irritate me right now. So.
I only keep this much. I try to keep only that much on my face. So, can you still get monetized for those videos? You mean mine? I don't know. I'm not really tripping on on my end. I'm not really tripping on the monetization. I'm having fun doing it. I really am. I'm enjoying the heck that I'm able to do that.
Good picture there.
And I'm able to present that because that idea happened by accident. To be truthful about this zodiac sign stuff, that just happened by accident. I was thinking in my head, I need to do something. I can't just be out. Everybody's talking about, oh, you need to put up videos and all of this. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, okay. So when I thought about doing the channel announcements, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. I don't know. And then I kind of like had to squash that idea because I don't want my channel to be considered a growth channel. I was trying to think of something, and all of a sudden, it just popped in. Why don't you just, talk about zodiac signs? So I kind of like I thinned that down, and now you got what you got. So I like doing it. I like doing it. It's not a challenge per se. Maybe the real challenge is finding the actual photo for the zodiac sign and being creative with that. That's about the biggest challenge to it. But everything else is an easy go and easy flow. So yeah, I just like it. So I don't really worry about the monetization.
Let's see.
I'm a rich guy.
Huh. Well, I should have a wipe. No, I'm not gonna have a wipe. It is white now, but no, it's starting to irritate me. I mean, I usually like to do the same thing like every other day, and I think this is like maybe a week.
Hey, Scarlett. Yeah, if he goes all white and has a Gandalf look, he has to have a staff, and then he has to says, "You shall not pass."
What the heck is that?
Oh, you did? Oh, you never saw it? Oh, you never saw what was that? I don't know if that was the Fellowship of the Rings, but there's a scene where the wizard Gandalf is fighting this big monster, or this big monster is coming to get him. And by him being a powerful wizard, he puts up a shield spell with his Hey, Cody.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Good. As long as you're hanging in there, you're doing fine.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Larry.
Hello.
Little pooches in the back. Little pooches in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And they do, and Cody, they don't get a kick out of upsetting you. This morning.
Yes, they do. They find great pleasure in getting me upset.
You guys were something else this morning.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. So how has your week been so far, Cody?
I haven't been feeling well, so it's been, But hopefully it'll get better. Why are you looking at me like I owe you money? What do you want? No. Silly dog.
Bag. Nope. Bean.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You talking about? Okay. All right. Just me, Kathy. I didn't catch that, but you're right. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. A portion of that would go to them. It would go to them.
Technically, if you want to use copyrighted licensed music, you contact the people who own the rights to the music, and you have to pay to be able to use whatever music you want to use. They
That's true. You do
sell
have
you
to
the
pay.
right. Yeah, they sell you the right to use the portion or a song or whatever, and so you can use it for monetization. You've already paid them, so I don't know if money varies based on whether you're going to make money off it or whether it's just free use. You're not profiting from it. There might be a difference in the licensing fee, but you've already given them their money, so they shouldn't take a portion of whatever you make off it. Now, like you were saying, YouTube algorithms will automatically pull it, but if you have that licensing right, then you just have to prove that to YouTube, and they have to give it back to you. So, see,
Right.
they love irritating me. They're doing it now. I don't know why people get a kick out of that, but it's
Well,
Larry's channel, and I can't.
on the YouTube side of things, YouTube can control the hit from the algorithm because they set it up, so they can control the hit of it.
Yeah.
And like I was saying to Mark, what he has to do is make that clear to YouTube on their end about what he's doing, and they can handle it from there if they take it upon themselves to do that. But if they don't, then yeah, the algorithm will silence that portion of his video.
Now you can't fight it. If you do have the license to use the music, you can fight it, and they have to give it back to you legally.
Oh yeah. But why would you want to go through that process?
It could take a while. It could take a while.
Woo!
Just don't use copyrighted music without having that licensing, because if you haven't gotten permission to use it, you're screwed. Because not only will you lose your monetization through YouTube, but your video get pulled, your channel could get shut down, and the record label could sue you.
Yeah. All in that order. So,
and definitely do not use Disney music without permission.
Oh no. Or any theme park. Any theme park.
Well, Disney is very rabid about going after anybody that tries to take a penny from them, and they have a bank of shark lawyers that will come after you immediately. So.
Wow. Yeah. Toilet Girl says she loves you, Cody.
Yeah, I know. I love you too, TG Pratt. I mean, most places, if you do that, they'll send you a cease and desist letter.
Yep.
So you're not allowed to do that. They give you a warning. Disney will be like, "We're taking your firstborn child. You're screwed." They don't care. They're like, "Grr."
They won't do the Gandalf thing of "you shall not pass." They're just yeah.
Hi, me.
Like, no, what do they have? Let's take it all anyway, no matter what.
Kitty me, you're so silly. It is not.
You're
Yeah, Kathy, don't mess with Disney and their kingdom, man.
Oh my gosh.
Larry, Danny Mae wants to know if you made the thumbnail for the Who Dat show, and then she said, "Who Dat guest is Cody." That's because everybody immediately guesses it's me, and it's not.
I'll put it together tomorrow.
Wait a minute. I thought you guys did Who Dat on Thursdays.
No, Friday.
No, Fridays at 1:00.
Oh, I'll see.
Pay attention.
Yeah, I set that. I'll set that up when I set up the tomorrow morning show. It might either happen tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, paying attention is easy for me, but since the sun is shining out here in California, I'm out and about almost every day. So,
well, then write it down when these shows are. That way you won't remember. You won't forget.
That is true. That's very true. That is very true. I just have to do a Victoria thing and remember that.
Sure.
Well, then you'll never make it to any shows if you try and remember what Victoria remembers. I love her, but her memory sucks.
That was so funny when she found out about the slide text. I couldn't even make a comment because I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, that one made me chuckle too.
And Danny, you can pop on here if you want. The link's up at the top there if you want.
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, let's make it a party before I have to do what I got to do. Which reminds me, Mike, boards. Oh, I am going to do that right now.
Hey, D, why don't you do that right now?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will.
It's a good idea.
You know, I think you're right. It is a good idea. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, actually, because I'm on mute this anyway. So that's part of the showing. Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I know you were
Hello.
talking about the other Danny, but I was like, I want to say hi too.
Oh, if your name is Danny, that's good. That works.
Well, my name is Danica, and my
Oh,
mom.
hi, Danica.
Hi.
Actually, I thought your name was Shipping.
Actually, her name is Shipping.
Yeah, exactly. See. Wait a minute, Larry. That's not good because we're thinking alike. So I'm in trouble.
Ah!
That
Now
was not good.
Now I'm frightened. I'm frightened,
Yeah.
Dottie. I'm
You-
frightened.
I just wanted to say, get to feeling better, Cody.
Oh, thank you, Danica. I'm trying. My allergies and just, I'll get there.
I saw some earrings on Instagram this morning that we should all probably make.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if it'll show. I might have already deleted it.
And Danny May, no nap for you.
I'm on my crappy laptop in my shipping area, but do you see what they are?
Yeah.
Little Benadryl on.
So how Danica been? Haven't seen you in a while.
I know it's been a long time. I've just
Are those pearl earrings or?
They were
They're
Benadryl.
They're Benadryl.
Whoops. I
Oh,
did it again.
I got this from Cameron at Gravity Goods.
A poison?
Yeah, I know not a lot of people like that, but
love
in
poison.
high school, or no, actually it was more junior high. I was like, I felt really hardcore when I listened to it.
Oh,
I
in
love-
junior
I
high, you
love
were
poison.
hardcore.
Poison rocks. I love poison.
I love the colors on it. I mean, they don't come across, but it's really bright. Not a lot of people were. Sorry, we've got an insurance person texting me. Hang on.
Oh, I'm gonna get this down.
Don't the insurance people know you're busy?
Yeah, right.
How rude.
We had some hail damage, so I'd like to get that taken care of. You know,
Anyway, I said no nap for you. None of that. Pay attention, Danny May. Damn.
well, I used to come around more because I didn't work as much. I played around a lot during the pandemic
Why do you have a giant roll of toilet paper?
because I got a big.
You asked, Cody.
I love you, Dan. I love you, Dan, because that was so quick. Damn.
Oh, gosh.
Good comeback, Danica. Very
That was
good.
good. That was really good.
I always want the last piece.
Yeah, Danny May, just like your Benny beans, jelly beans made out of Benadryl. Yep. Now you can wear them as earrings.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I've got 42 markers in my
See,
on the
is that
ground, and I
hooked
just
No, it is not. Okay. All right, cool.
Benny beans. It's funny.
And I love your hat.
Thanks.
Now all you need is like the leather bustier and bustier.
Okay.
Rocking.
I got some other chaps
Well, there you go.
back there.
I'm not gonna say nothing about the leather chap thing. I'm gonna.
You
leave
can
that
bow out.
There was a girl that used to come to the club that my friend used to bartend at, so I used to go there a lot to be her bodyguard.
Yeah.
And she had a hat like that, and she would wear this like leather corset bustier type of thing, and leather pants and that hat, and that girl was very popular.
Sorry.
All right, let's get
Larry,
this
K. Renee wants to know when you're moving to Florida.
Who?
K. Renee.
Right now the plan is roughly about 2 years. But that's a rough estimate.
Right, Kathy, a chain wallet. It's like people are afraid their wallets were going to jump out of their pocket and run away. Because let me tell
The
you,
final piece
pickpockets were quick, man. They'd unhook that first and then take your wallet. Then they're not stupid enough to try and grab it and run with it still attached to you.
So the final piece to my what I do as far as doing the zodiac sign is this guy. This happens to be my CD recorder. Anything that I need to record as far as music or, well, yeah, music, I use this guy right here. I don't have to download nothing.
So since I haven't seen your zodiac videos, what do you do? Like, what kind of things do you discuss with the zodiac signs?
It's just it's just a little informative piece.
Oh.
A short little informative piece that just speaks about the
Like personality traits and things
well,
like
the personality traits are up in there. It mixes it up in there, but yeah, you know, and it's just a short piece. But Cody, you should go to my channel and check it out.
Yeah, I should.
You know?
Wow, that was good.
Yeah, yes, it was. Yes, it was. For that, you get a big hug from me, Cody.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
And it is on my list of things to do. I mean,
Hey, look at that. Look, I'm gonna raise the roof because I made the list.
Wow.
I've never really followed the zodiac. A lot of pagans do. They're very into
Okay.
zodiac.
Now I'm not okay. I'm really not into the zodiac thing. But for the channel, I just found an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
In a delivered kind of way. So it became kind of fun. But I'm a Gemini. I'm not into, you know, people try to tell me, oh, you're a Gemini and this is how you are. And I'll be like, oh, seriously? Okay, yeah. Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I don't fly by the sign. I fly
Which, by the way, is exactly how a Gemini is. Just saying.
I fly by me. Okay.
I mean, I'm an Aquarius, so
Okay.
I mean, but I have a strange logical streak that isn't classified to be with Aquarius.
Well, that's
So-
because of probably the area of the month that you're in.
Maybe.
And that's because I'm at the low end. I'm at the low end of Gemini at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not at the beginning. I'm not at the beginning of the month. So there are two types of zodiac
Yeah.
signs.
See, I never did the whole zodiac reading, star charts, and all of that.
Me neither.
That stuff gives me a headache. I'm like,
No.
oh no, it's math. It's too close to math, and I don't math. So
If
you
a
know,
person was to sit down and start talking the zodiac charts to me and all of this other stuff, I'd be like, I gotta go. You know, it's
well,
time to go.
I've had people ask me. That's right, Aquarius. I've had people ask me what my ascending sign is, and I was like, this. You know, or I'll tell them I'm an Aquarius with my bitch rising. You know, it's about as close to the truth as I can get. I just don't follow it, so I have no idea. You know. So, but there are people that are very into numerology and astrology and all of that, and more power to them if they can figure all that crap out. You know what I mean?
just don't bring it in my direction. I got better things to do.
Yeah.
Sheesh, I got way better stuff to do. Sheesh. Do me a favor. Have a great. Oh, okay. Hey, Jeffrey. I didn't see you there.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Larry is gonna have a great weekend no matter what. I think.
Not necessarily, but yeah.
So, Larry, what are your plans for today?
Oh, who are you talking to?
That's right, TG. Cody is a masshole.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay. Toilet girl, what time is it out there where you're at? You should be in bed. She should be sleeping. Okay. Wait a minute. What's this? Scorpio,
Scorpio.
and on every that trait that comes with it. Okay. Okay.
Some people are. They're very similar to, but then again, they're different depending on where you look. It has different traits.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you kind of have to just make a list and pick out the ones that apply.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Yeah.
son.
What did you do? Have children when you were like -4?
No.
Okay, Scarlett, it's almost time for you to go to bed.
Hey, Dee, I was going to ask you, I was listening to what you were talking about. Your process with the DVD and all that seems like a lot. Do you enjoy the music, making the music? Because you can get music for like $15 a month. Like,
oh no, I'm not paying for no music.
Okay.
I'm stealing it. No. Yeah, I know that process, but right now, because I'm fund strapped, I just find another way. I'll either go through
Well, doesn't YouTube have free music?
Yeah, they do, but I really don't trust it. I really don't, because a lot of times it'll say free, and then when you go to use it, you get dinged for it.
Gotcha.
And they say, "Oh, you don't have the rights to this." I'm not looking for the rights to anything. I'm just trying to put something on there as a filler, and primarily that's what my music is for. It's a filler. Now, when I was going to do my auctions, which is still up in the air now, I have a listing of what is it, 150 tracks, and I'm going to use those as fillers. And that's just coming from Epidemic Sounds. Now, I know I'm going to get probably dinged for some of them. I'm not sure. But that's all supposed to be free music. But I'm looking at some of these artists that I've been following in Epidemic Sounds, and I can almost tell which ones are doing this and getting paid and are licensed, but they're not showing that they're licensed. So they're lying and cheating. I'm just going to cheat a little bit, just a little bit.
I don't think so.
But yeah, the buying of music has always that's been in the back burner, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Not ready to do that yet. And I don't want to really download because too many other things come with downloading. They want you to, if you download something, all of a sudden they send you something else that they want you to download. Or you got to figure out if you actually downloaded what you wanted to download. So this, my CD recorder eliminates all that because I can instantly take right off of YouTube and dump it onto the disc.
I just solved that problem. I don't play music during my lives.
Oh, I don't play music during the lives, but it's just that, like I said, for instance, when I do my auctions, when I do start doing the auctions, before the auction actually starts, I'm gonna have the music playing as a filler while people are in the chat waiting for the show to start. And that's all.
You better
And
not
you
be
do that.
no music. They'll get you.
Oh, I
You do
know. I
that.
know. I'll be waiting on them. I will be waiting on them. I'm not scared to talk to them. And 9 times out of 10, that's the thing. When people come after you, or a good amount of them, all you gotta do is just kick back and talk to them. Say, "Hey, general misunderstanding. Didn't know this was okay. I can stop that," and they'll
But
let it
you
go.
know better.
You don't have to say all of that.
Right.
Yes, I know better, but for me, it's a way to find out what's what. Because there's a lot of music out there. Like I said, they say free music, and then when you go to use it, it's like, oh wait, you can't use that. But wait a minute, you're saying it's free. So what part of free is not free all of a sudden?
Welcome to America.
Exactly. Yeah, that too. So
Don't
yeah.
use that song either because they own the rights to that too.
Yeah. So I'll talk to him. Yeah, I'll put it all out there and kind of like fishing. See who bites, and then we'll talk. I'm not all bad.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go a little. Yeah, just a little, just a little. You know.
It's like I always tell people I'm not evil. I'm just a little wicked.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you know. You may walk a little sideways, and it's okay. It's all right.
I can roll sideways.
Well, I don't. Hey, yes, yeah. Roll. Yeah. And then when you really get mad at them, you say, "Hey, I can roll with the best of them."
Right? I actually can't roll sideways, but I can go in circles.
There you go. Wait a minute.
So
You
you
cut
say,
that like you
Monica?
was making a statement. Yeah. It's like, what was that?
Because like cut it out.
So you had your roller above your camera?
Oh, I got a little laptop here on a baker's rack, and it's got supplies all around it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's nothing fancy.
Nope, but it works.
Right, Debbie? Rolling.
Oh, I was just saying, who's saying that?
Little Debbie. Make your bowl.
I don't always use this tape, so it's up there because I don't use it often. But
Okay.
this Franken box is
One.
iffy.
Paul said, "My mom is very fancy. Don't let her lie to you."
Four.
Baby. I'm redneck fancy is what they say.
Four.
Well, you can be redneck fancy all you like. You do it, girl. Do it.
Rednecks with paychecks. You ever heard of that?
Say that again.
Rednecks with paychecks. It's like this thing they do here in Texas. And they have like a Barbie car downhill race.
Really?
Sounds like a Texas thing.
I guess so. Wow. Wow. Okay.
They do all kinds of dumb stuff like that.
Hey,
One of these new.
if it's fun and
Funny to
legal,
watch. They're on YouTube.
Hey,
okay.
one of the first things that I saw when I got to this state, we were at after John got a job working at one of those oil and lube change places. One of the guys there had a cookout at his house, so we go there, and this is like maybe a month and a half after we get to South Carolina, and we're in the guy's backyard, and I look over to the field behind the house, and there's two trucks out there that are facing opposite directions. And I'm like, what are they doing? He goes, oh, seeing which one's stronger. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, they got the chains hooked up to the axles, and they're going to see which one's stronger. I'm like, how stupid are these people? Are they drunk? He goes, oh yeah, it's definitely a hold my beer kind of thing. I'm like, and sure enough, one of them pulled the complete axle off the other truck.
Oh.
I'm like, are they junk vehicles? He goes, no, that's going to cost them a lot to fix. I'm like, how stupid are these people? I'm like, welcome to South Carolina. No. Yeah, that was what they did for fun, is they would jack up their trucks and soup them up and see whose truck had more torque and could rip apart the other one. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard of.
That's an expensive hobby.
Yeah,
I think that's where the term "hold my beer" came from.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, watch this, and hey, hold my beer. Yeah,
My gosh.
hold my beer and watch this, y'all. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I can see doing like the pulls to see which truck is stronger by towing something,
Right.
but to try and pull your cars apart is ridiculous. I'm like, why?
Physically tearing it apart.
Yeah, pull the axle right off the other truck. I'm like, ooh, really?
Nah.
Yeah, it was a scary day for me. I was like, oh my god, why did I move here? Like, I want to go home now.
You are.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get. I've tried to move away from South Carolina twice, and I keep getting sucked back in.
Wow.
It's like Pinterest. There is no escape. Okay? There just isn't.
I don't think I was ever into Pinterest,
I wasn't, but I'm familiar with the game.
but I get sucked into a lot of other things like Instagram, and
I don't mess with it.
Dang it, another sale. I gotta go to the post office.
Well, I went looking for something, and I think it had something to do with polymer clay because I work with polymer. Well, when I can afford to get polymer clay, I work with it. And the one of the links was Pinterest. It was an image on Pinterest, and of course that led to another image on Pinterest, which led. And 3 hours later, I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell just happened?" Yeah, it was scary. Hello, Alice. Do you want some tea? Yeah, freaky, you know. So.
So, Danica, are you in a warehouse?
So it's actually a storefront type situation, but I have. Yes, it's my warehouse.
Yeah, let's just simplify the whole
It's
thing.
not really
Yeah.
a warehouse. It's like a 2,000 square foot cinder block.
Okay.
It's been like grocery stores and churches and
Okay.
yeah, it's my warehouse.
All right. Yeah.
I feel like it's my home actually. I'm here so much.
It's on right now.
Paul knows the feeling. I saw he went live the other night at like 3 a.m. because he had to do a meetup to sell something at like 6 a.m. So he's like, "Why go home?" Like, I know the feeling.
Paul said you own a tenth of Texas. She's very bougie.
Shoot, no, I don't. Bad and bougie, bad and bougie. I can make you some. I can make you some songs if you want, D.
You could
Mm.
make one and yeah,
Okay.
make me one. Sure. Make me one for what's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Danica, I don't think he knows what he's in for.
Cancer's coming up pretty quick. How fast can you make one?
She can do it right now.
I'll make you one for Cancer month.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to suggest. Make one for Cancer, and I'll use it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think he
And
knows
your
what
name will be on the end credits. Just send me all that info.
It's okay if it's redneck rap, right?
It's okay. If I can use it, it's going to get used. Okay. Yeah. 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 I think it's interesting because it'll be different, and that's what I look for when I put these videos together. Something different. So yes, and I'm serious. So my if you want to get to my email address, go here, send it to this one. Yeah.
and it's purple, which is even better.
Send it to the let me get this right. Send it to dscott24. That's DSCOT24 at gmail.com. That's pretty much my main email address.
You got it.
Okay. All right. I'll be looking for it. Okay. I'll be looking for it.
Oh gosh.
And thank you in advance.
Don't be thanking me yet. You're gonna be like, I can't use this.
We'll see.
He's gonna be like, "What the hell did she send me?" Danica's funny though. I can guarantee you will laugh though.
Okay. All right.
Don't guarantee that either.
I do.
No refunds.
Paul said no refunds. Paul said going to be the best song ever.
Probably. You never know. You never know.
If it blows
Stranger
up,
things
though,
have happened.
Danica must have paid her monthly fee to Paul this month.
no. What's up, Paul? No, Paul. I don't know if you ever heard the story, but I met him in Cincinnati at the reseller rally, and we were talking. Like we went out on this riverboat, and we were just kind of talking, and we walked up to this other couple, and we introduced ourselves to them, and as husband and wife, and they were like, "Oh, nice to meet y'all. We're so and so and so and so." And I said, "No, just kidding. He's my son." And they were like, "Oh, ha, ha, ha." And they were just kind of looking at us like, "What?"
They're like, oh, she had to retract that.
I had a drink that was this tall. Like it was like their signature, like it was like a steamboat thing. I don't really drink that often. So I was like,
you was kind of feeling good.
Well, after they handed Paul their business card, they're like really big YouTubers, I think. They were like, so anyway.
I was going to say, damn, you were on a riverboat with Paul and you didn't take the opportunity to push him over?
Cody.
Have you stood next to him?
I don't stand next to anybody, Danica. I'd fall over.
Oh, Cody. Yeah, you would have to look like this at him for sure.
Yeah, I know he's tall. Which gives you more leverage because the railings only go so high. So
he was the least of the people I would push over.
I'm just kidding, Paul.
Oh gosh.
The couple that you talked to had like 20,000 subscribers. Well, they were probably like, okay, we don't want these wackadoodles coming to our channel. Don't give them the card. Don't give them the card.
Thank you. Thank you, Scarlett. I try to be. I try to be. Over the years, I've gone through enough to where I need to be cool.
What I love about Paul is that it's like all like we just sat there and did that, like goofing off on the fly, like you know what I mean, like improv type.
Yeah.
That's halfway. The best kind of fun is the improv stuff. Yeah.
For sure.
What's the other half?
You're talented too. I never got to thank you for my Christmas card, y'all. I've never seen a Christmas card that did so many things, sang and danced and lighted and. I kept showing the whole family, look at it. What you look at?
You said that's half the fun. What's the other half?
Huh?
He said that it's half the fun. So what's the other half?
The not fun.
Don't make statements unless you expect a quiz. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome. There will be a quiz at the end of this live.
Hey, I hate school. Larry, are you writing all this down?
He's working.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's acting like he's working.
Well, I got a bunch of DVDs I'm putting together here. It's a complete set.
Okay.
Well, I have enjoyed coming on. I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. I miss you guys.
Danica,
Well, it was
Virginia.
nice meeting you then.
Thanks, Virginia.
And I'm looking forward to that song. Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Don't let me down. Do not let me down.
I won't.
No pressure.
Bye, y'all.
Hi, Danica. Love you, girl. Larry, Jen wants to know how much you've listed.
10.
You go, boy.
Yeah.
And I'm in the process of trying to fit a whole bunch of DVDs into one thing here. But the title is I'm trying to mess with the title here. Trying to shorten it just a tiny bit so I can change it. I got the complete set of New York Yankees baseball thing here.
Oh.
Complete set. To 12 discs.
Oh, wait a minute. So how many of those boxes do you got? About 6?
No, 4. But there's 3 discs per. There's 3 discs per thing here.
Yeah.
I got volume 1 to volume 4.
Okay. All right.
I can't fit the 12 in. I gotta take something out of the title.
Sounds like a good problem to have.
Oh my goodness.
What's the weather like out there for you, Cody?
Windy.
Just windy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the skies are actually kind of clear right now. There's sun and everything, but yesterday it was horrible. We had really bad storms and rain, and
Okay.
but today it's really windy. I almost got pulled out my back door putting the dog out.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Wow.
not good when you're on wheels. Not good at all.
It's situational. Let's put it like that. I understand that. I do
Well,
hope I do hope to meet you in person one day. I really do.
Well,
If
in
you
order
don't
to-
mind.
I don't mind. In order to put the dog out, the back door, the handle's broken,
Uh,
and so I have to. I actually have a leash attached to my back door, so I can open it because I have
Right.
eye hooks
Mhm.
that keep the back door, the storm door, closed.
Yeah.
So I have to unhook the eye hooks, hold on to the little leash thing that I put on there, push the door open. The dog goes under the wheelchair and out the door. And the wind caught the door, and I was like, "Phew," and I felt the chair move, and I was like, oh shit, because it goes straight down cement steps, and I'm like, oh hell no. So I had to grab onto the door frame. I'm like, ah, and I've had to put the brakes on the wheelchair. Usually I don't have to put them on, the brakes
Yeah.
on, but yeah, they went on today. I was like, mm-mm. So yes, I have my back door on a leash. It's the only way to keep it from just flying open, and I can't reach it to close it. So
Yes. Jersey Gypsy. Hence the sign. I am in California.
you need to get rid of that sign and put the California bear up there.
Well,
'Cause
all
bears-
of this is about to go away.
Bears are
So I
better.
can't do nothing.
Bears are better.
Yeah, yes. I will get a California bear. I get that. I got you. Don't worry. And it will be the Kodiak bear, not the black bear, the Kodiak
right.
bear.
Well, the California bear is the Kodiak bear.
I thought it was a black bear. Okay, whatever. You know more about move out here to California, woman. Come on.
I don't know more about California. I know more about bears.
Oh, okay. All right.
Lisa wants
Well,
to
move
know.
out here anyway.
Lisa wants to know what part.
Somebody wants to know what part of California I'm in?
Yeah, Jersey Gypsy.
I am in a city called Vallejo, California, which is 45 minutes outside of San Francisco, 1 hour and a half from Sacramento, our state capital. So I'm in between.
John grew up in LA.
And hopefully I'll be able to take you guys on a trip to San Francisco via the ferry.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've been to Sacramento, actually. I was in Sacramento for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
In 2002. I got stranded there. For 2 weeks longer than I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because John's mom lived in California and she was trying to sell her house. So he took the bus out to California to help her sell the house. And then because she didn't have her license, she lost her license from drinking and driving. So she flew me from Atlanta to, the grizzly bear, Kodiak bear. Kodiak bears are grizzly bears. They're just the largest ones. But Kathy's right. Technically, it's the grizzly bear.
Potato.
Yeah. So she flew me out to California so that I could drive everybody back and, her stuff that she was taking with her. So, yeah, I drove from Sacramento, California to Anderson, South Carolina.
Wow.
Yeah. And it would have been a great trip if his mom hadn't been in the car. Yeah. But, it was, and she was paying, so I couldn't really argue too much. You know what I mean?
So that was the tolerance she was paying.
That was, money makes things more tolerable. It definitely does.
Yeah, you're right.
Lifting her Newfoundland dog in and out of the truck because the dog was geriatric dog. She was like 9 years old, and that's really old for a Newfoundland. And she couldn't jump in and out of the SUV, so we had to lift her out. And it's a 160-pound dog, And she decided, no, she decided one day that she was a puppy and she was going to jump out of the vehicle, and John and I had to catch her. So we had 160 pounds going up in the air and coming down. And that was the end of my back. I already had a bad back, but that did it in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting trip, and I got to see a lot of the country that I wouldn't normally have been able to see. And we had a good time. We did. As long as his mom was asleep in the car, we were great.
Yeah. I've never for buying space. I've never heard of that bar. But yeah, San Francisco is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I always look forward to going back to it. Years ago, I used to be out in South San Francisco a lot because of a band that I used to deal with. and they had their rehearsals in South San Francisco. So I got to know that area pretty well, and it's fun. San Francisco is fun. I've had 2 relatives that used to live out there when I was younger. I went to school out there. I went to a broadcasting school out there, Columbia School of Broadcasting, for 2 years. So I've spent a little time out there, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I've taken the ferry out there, twice? I've taken the ferry to San Francisco twice, and the ferry rides like a bus on water. It's terrible. I hate the ferry. It just rides. It rides like a bus. It's just.
And John's grandfather lived in Van Nuys.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And the rest of his relatives were just scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, John grew up with his dad was in the Navy, so.
Oh yeah.
Traveled all over the place, but he was born in LA, in the LA County anyway.
Yeah.
And
my brother-in-law is he retired from the Navy, and they live in Temecula, California now, an hour outside of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And they traveled for a while while they were married, and now they don't settle down there, and I have to go out there to Temecula to go see them when I can. So I have some travel plans in my future.
There you go.
And I have to come down there and see some of you guys. I might see Larry. I don't know. That might be kind of dangerous. That
could be.
Yeah, because Larry is a bad man.
Yeah, he's a terrifying prehistoric fluffy bunny, isn't he?
Yes.
Terrifying.
You're from okay. Say who?
San Dimas.
San Dimas. Okay.
I'm not from California, and I know how to say it, and you don't.
Oh no. My laptop is a little ways from me. And I thought it was saying something else, and I just wanted to make sure. So I took a little time. I would have got it. it.
Yeah.
She's not taking it. She's not believing me. It's like, waiter, check, please.
Eric, honestly, I couldn't make that shit up if I tried. Every story that I tell is completely true. Yeah. But thank you. I try to make them interesting. I mean, I do try, and even ones that are really sad, I try and make them as interesting as possible. I try and add some humor to them, because I don't want people to be upset about things that I've gone through. I've already gone through them in the past. I survived it, so
there you go.
That
makes you a stronger person.
Yeah, I don't want people to be like, oh my God, she did what, or they did what, or no, I've already survived it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when I had the, found out that I had to have my leg amputation. Man, I lost my mind. I literally freaked out in the doctor's office and all that. And if I hadn't had John with me, I would be in the loony bin, like, But it was funny because the surgeon was like, well, I can walk you through the process of what I'm going to do. And I'm like, la, 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 And John was all like, oh, I want to hear it. I'm like, oh, so I made them leave the room because we were in the hospital at the time. I made them go out into the hallway. And John came in and goes, oh my God, it's so cool. You got to hear it. I'm like, but John was helping clean the amputation site for me because I couldn't even look at it. I was so skeeved out. I'm like, and I was so terrified. I told him, I was like, I don't want to touch it. I was like, I'm afraid it'll open up and all my leg guts will fall out. And he laughed so hard he fell off the stool he was sitting on and fell on the floor. And he was laughing. And I'm like, it's not that funny. He goes, oh my God, yes it is. I'm like, shut up. Yeah, and like Kathy said, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was based around San Dimas High School.
Okay.
Party on, dude. So, I mean, like you were just laughing, talking about a leg amputation would normally be like, but I try and it's exactly as it happened. Actually, I didn't have to add anything. That's exactly how the conversations went. Yeah, Kathy, I don't know. I was just like, ew, I don't want everything to out of my leg.
It was like, it's kind of like he was so into it. It's more like a masochistic side of him. It's like,
Oh, he
yeah,
loved
let's
watching.
see this.
John loved watching like surgery shows where you get to the cameras on the surgery and you're seeing everybody's insides, and I'm like, no, yeah.
Yeah, I can't really get into that. I mean, there was a few shows that I came across where they was doing the actual surgeries, and these were actual real surgeries as it was happening. And they open up a leg, and you see the. I'm like, oh, I'm done.
You see the leg guts. See, I was like, and John was like, I love those shows. I love watching them do surgery on people. I'm like, look, Jeffrey Dahmer Jr. I'm like, you nasty. I'm like, get out, go away. Don't talk to me about it. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I see it, and I'm like, oh no, I'm pretty much done. I have to. I don't get sick or nothing like that, but I just get weirded out about it.
Yeah, but Kathy, I know you love watching that stuff, but you were in the medical field. It's different.
There's a lot. There's
John
a lot
was a
of people in
Virgo,
the medical
okay?
field that can't handle it.
John was a Virgo. He was just weird.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. You're Cody, so you can get away with that.
That's right. Damn straight.
Leg guts. Yeah. Yeah, leg guts.
Don't make me sick my little leprechauns on you.
That's all right.
No.
If they can come to California, do as they please.
Well, there are some little people in California, I can call them and get the little leprechauns after you. You'll never know they were there until they were there. Nice.
Okay. Just saying, right?
Yeah, but I did end up having to take care of the leg because although it was past that initial stage, it was like three weeks later. Well, it was a month and a week later. So because John ended up dying on me, and so he wasn't here to help me anymore. So I had to do it myself, and I was still skeeved out. I was like, ew, 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 the whole time. I had to, get it cleaned off and all that. I was like, ugh. I don't do well with, animals. I can help all day long. And I can clean up animal wounds and take care of wounded animals all day long. Doesn't matter what's wrong with them. But when it comes to people, I'm like, nope.
Yeah. That's just, yeah.
Yeah, the outers are pretty good.
That's just a different mindset altogether, because we as humans or whatever, however you want to look at it, we just don't see ourselves in that predicament a lot. So
I definitely was not expecting this when I was younger, let me tell you.
Yeah.
This was not on my list of things to do.
or things to happen. Yeah. But strange things do happen, so. But I mean, you're surviving it.
Yep.
And you can make light of it at particular times.
Oh yeah, I throw my fake leg at Toilet Girl all the time. Yeah.
Hit her over the head with it.
And little Debbie said if she had a magic wand, she'd grow my leg back and make everything that is wrong right again. And TG was like, yeah, then she can't throw her leg at me anymore. I'm like, oh no, I'd keep that just so I could throw it at you.
She's not getting out of it that easy.
No. Right, Kathy? It depends on who's out. I mean, the scar is not pretty at all. It's just not. But we deal with it. I tend to look at it as little as possible. I'm just kind of. I actually, when I first wake up, I forget that my leg's not there until I move, and the difference between the leg weight, because your lower leg weighs a lot. So when you lose part of your leg, it's like you're used to using a certain amount of strength to lift.
Right.
And all of a sudden you're like throwing yourself in the opposite direction because you lift and it's like, whee, and there's no weight there anymore. It's crazy. It's also difficult to adjust to not having the balance there. I mean,
I was going to ask you about that. It must have been one heck of a situation to balance.
Yeah, the first time I got up after the amputation and I got up in the hospital, I went to stand up, and luckily John was right there. He was standing in front of me like this. Okay, I'll catch you. And I'm like, you're not going to need to catch me. He needed to catch me. Because you stand up and you're so used to it being balanced.
Yeah.
You just right over to one side. I was like, what you have to do, well, what I had to do, because physics is, like if you sprain your ankle, you lift your leg,
Yeah.
right? So that you can, it helps balance, for some reason, it helps balance you. Well, even with the missing limb,
Right.
if I lifted that, like bent that knee, like I was lifting my foot off the floor, it helped balance me more. So
Wow.
it was like my brain, I think it was more, a mental adjustment of, okay, you can't put your foot down.
Right.
It's
no longer there. So yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean,
Yeah, I bet it was. Wow.
so now I can do it without, I can stand up without lifting the leg to do that, but it's still more comfortable to bend my knee and lift it like as if my foot was sprained.
Yeah.
Okay. So but yeah, I still have that. Like I'll go to move the cat off the bed, if an animal's in your way at the foot of your bed, you just use your foot and you scoot it away. I go to do that, and the cat just sits there and looks at me like, "Ha, missed me, bitch!" And I'm like,
"Cat's like, you missed.
Damn it.
You missed."
Until I use the other foot, and then the cat's all like, "Well, shit." But yeah, I mean,
what I used to do with my cat, she always jumped in the bed, and but she would do it, because I never put a bell around any of my animals.
Yeah, I don't have a collar on the cats.
Yeah, so she would jump in my bed, and all of a sudden she's trying to take all the room away from me, and it would piss me off. And I'd take my arm, I'd be like, "Get the hell out of here!" Whack. But hey, she lands on her feet. It's like, well, she wouldn't come back to the bed. Then I'd have to apologize to her the next day. I'm sorry. Pet her, kiss her, and all that stuff, and so that would. And then next night she'd be back in the bed. To say, okay, but this time, don't try to sleep in my bed like you're the biggest person up in here, because you're not. So.
Usually my animals, because I usually have the dog and Onyx. The one cat will sleep on the bed, but they fight over the one spot. They don't actually touch me usually. If it's cold, the cat will kind of lean up against me. But
yeah,
they've learned very quickly that if I have to move, they need to get out of the way, or I'm throwing them off the bed, and I will not apologize for it because it's my bed, damn it, and they don't pay rent for them. But if any of them are too close to me, they move immediately. As soon as I switch, they move because I can't get stuck in one position. My back will lock up.
Oh, wow.
So I move around a lot when I sleep. So they have learned to move. So
yeah, they pick up on things. It's all routine for them anyway. So yeah.
But your cat was probably like, fetch my treats now. I will accept your apology if you fetch me my treats. Because apparently you let your cat run all over you.
Who, little Debbie?
No, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I always had her bowl set and ready to go, and I just put her food up in it. If she ate, she ate. If she didn't, she didn't. I'm like, hey, it's up there. She never meowed in front of me or anything like that. But I mean, when she was mad at me, she let me know. She take a swipe at me, and I'll be like, hey. So
if I'm awake, my cats have food out. If I'm sleeping, I have to put it up because of the dog.
Oh, okay,
and, the dog, because everybody's in one room here.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I mean, at the time she was the only one. She was the only one I had. So it was just,
Well,
I used to look at her and be like, how come you not bringing me no mice or nothing like that? You don't catch no mice. You don't bring me nothing, but you expect me to feed you. I ought to not feed you just to make you hunt for a mouse.
Well, my cats don't go outside, so if they're catching mice in my house, there's a problem.
I always both my cats when I had baby and I had my other one, I let them outside. That was mandatory. They had to go outside because I want them to know what the area is. They have to know what the area is so they don't get lost.
My area, well, that's why my cats don't go outside. That way they don't get lost.
But if they ever make it out there, they'll get lost.
Yeah, well, one of my cats, Onyx, was raised in a house.
Yeah, so
we got both cats from a shelter, but Marty was actually found on the street about 3 streets away from us when she was a baby.
Okay.
So she already knows the damn area, and if she tries to get out, she on her own because I can't go look for her. So,
Yeah.
but my cats have always been. I mean, we have so many people around here that are like, oh well, why should I, restrict my dog to the yard? And they stray dogs all over the neighborhood, and they're not
Okay.
really strays. They live around here, but people just let them wander around, and I won't even go into how many cats I've seen attacked by dogs around here.
Yeah.
Because they'll travel around in a group, and each dog might not even bother with a cat, but when they're in a pack,
Yeah.
it's pack mentality, and if the cat moves, forget it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely, and I live in Catopia. Okay, there are so many cats around here that it's. Oh yeah, Kathy, there's a leash law. Is it enforced? No. The only time animal control will come out to enforce the leash law is if someone reports a pit bull running around.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I had to get in front of a damn gun to protect my neighbor's pit bull because she got loose, and that was when, I don't know, Kathy, you remember Puppers? When the neighbor, the guy that got shot in the head, when he had his pitty out there and he got a female, he wanted to breed, and he had a female dog named Rose or Rosie. And Rosie got out of the kennel that he had her in, and the cops showed up. This is before I had my amputation. The cops showed up, and they were actually drawing their guns, and I jumped in front of the dog, and I'm like, no, she's fine. I'll get her back in the kennel. And because both dogs were so friendly, but they were, pretty good sized pits, and people panicked.
Yeah.
Even cops get really nervous. So, I grabbed a hold of her. The other neighbor came over. And, we managed she tore that kennel up. I mean, I think he got it, damaged already, but she tore that kennel up getting out of there. So we the neighbor brought over boards, and we've got zip ties, and we're trying to, get her. It was a mess. I was like, oh my God. And he should never have been even trying to breed. She did end up having puppies. They all passed because they all got parvo.
Wow.
And then instead of bleaching the ground and trying to get rid of the parvo, he just got another female dog and did the same thing, and those puppies died too. So,
Wow.
I was not real sad when he got shot in the head. He didn't die. So, I wouldn't say that if he had died, but he didn't die. They missed. I'm like, how do you miss at that close a range? But, whatever.
Well,
It was a
what they say,
warning.
some people couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. So
It was a warning because he owed somebody drug money.
Ooh.
I tried to buy his pity off him. I did, because I got so attached to his dog Puppers.
Yeah.
That's not what he named it. He named the dog Diddy after Puff Diddy. I could not call the dog Diddy. No. So I just called him Puppers because that's what I was calling him before I knew what his name was. And I had been helping take care of that dog since he was a baby, because the guy just threw him out in the backyard with a doghouse that was too small and a chain, and would put his food and his water out there, and the neighborhood dogs would come by and eat the dog's food.
Yeah.
And so the dog was getting really skinny, and I was like, the neighborhood dogs are eating your dog's food because he's not fenced in or anything.
Yeah.
And he goes, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he didn't care. He didn't care.
So I used to go out there, and I'd bring out a bowl of food to him, and I'd stand there because the other dogs, and sure enough, as soon as they heard food hit that bowl, the other dogs were in the neighborhood were all perking up, and I was like, and I'd stand guard over the dog so he could eat,
Yeah.
and he would get tangled up. There was a tree stump back there, and his chain would get tangled on it. He couldn't reach his water, so I'd go out there and help him. And I did. I offered that guy $200 for his dog when I had gotten paid back some money and I was moving and all that, and he wouldn't take it. But I tried to rescue the dog. Other than stealing his dog, there was nothing I could do. Hey, Swamp Picker. So,
Hey, Swamp Picker. Hello.
But he was such a sweet dog, and I don't know whatever happened to him, but hopefully he ended up in a better home than what he had, because that guy didn't deserve that dog whatsoever. I actually started training him because I would go over there when I would first go over there. He'd, be like all enthusiastic pitties. He'd be like jumping up and down and, love me, play with me. I love you, And so I taught him how to sit and not jump. And because my back can't handle a big dog jumping on me. And I don't like dogs that jump on me. I don't like that behavior. So I don't care.
I don't mind it, but it's just if it's somebody else's dog and they do it, I'll let them jump on my leg and I'll give them a quick pet. Then then I'll put them down. You know, put them on their feet.
Well, the
and
problem
pet
with that is if people allow the dog to do that, then the dog does it to everybody. And for somebody
Yeah.
like me, when I, before the amputation, I had a really bad back and I had bad knees. So any kind of dog jumping on me is possibly going to knock me over, but will definitely, because I'll have to adjust to that impact, will hurt my back. So
Yeah,
like
I don't let if it's a big dog, I don't allow it. I won't let the dog get up here.
Yeah.
Because I don't need his claws up on me. The heck with that. But now this is up here is space invasion.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, you're too
like
big up here.
with my mom, Simi is trained not to jump on people. And like when my mom comes over, my mom is 89 years old. And even though Simi is she's 35 pounds, my mom couldn't handle Simi jumping on her. So Simi will start lifting her feet off the floor. And I'll be like, and she'll be like, oh yeah. And she'll go right back down on the floor.
Yeah.
She won't, and I think that people, if you want the dog to jump on you, then you give an indication, okay, come on, and you pat yourself or whatever. But a dog should be trained.
It shouldn't be automatic from the dog.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you never know, what
exactly.
person's physical well-being is.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
So Larry, how is your blood sugar? You okay?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Okay, good. Somebody, I forget, somebody asked earlier in the chat, and I don't know if you caught it, but yeah.
He's not catching none of the chat. He's working.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he has us up here.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
The neighbor that lives next door now, Bonnie, has a gorgeous Rottweiler named Caesar. That's this one's boyfriend.
Really?
Oh yeah, they talk to each other when they're both in the backyard. Like I'll put Simi out back, and he'll have Caesar on the lead that's out back, and all of a sudden I hear from over in his yard, and I'll look, and there's Caesar like at the end of the lead, as close to my yard as he can get, and him and Simi are looking at each other, and they're just wagging, and I'm like, you're both a couple of little hussies. I mean, Simi would absolutely love to play with Caesar. Simi gets along with every dog. She is so friendly, but there's no way to do it. I mean, we can't keep Caesar on a tie out and have Simi run around because Simi could get a broken leg tripping over the tie out.
Right.
And I can't have Simi.
Oh, Caesar.
Because Simi, when she's not on a tie out or a lead or a leash outside, she is gone like the wind. That was the one thing I could not train her not to do, was to take off. So obviously I can't go chase her,
Yeah.
So, but Simi loves playing with big dogs. One of Simi's favorite dogs to play with when I lived in Florida for a year, I lived with people that had a Great Dane and an American Bulldog.
Okay.
So it was a 110-pound dog and a 95 to 100-pound dog.
Yeah.
Simi is 35 pounds.
Yeah,
and she absolutely loved playing with those dogs. Funniest thing ever is watching a 35-pound dog chase a 110-pound Great Dane around the yard. Yeah. So, but yeah, she had a blast. I lived with those people for 6 months.
Yeah.
And or 3 months, and it was the best time ever. And they were very sweet people. But then he got a job in Tampa because he was a tech supervisor or something for the hospital. And he got a job offer from Shriners Hospital in Tampa.
Oh.
And it meant he would not have to travel anymore because he was traveling from Florida to Tennessee every couple of weeks, and he was staying up there for a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved in with them, and I dog sat for them. That way they didn't have to pay somebody to do it. And I loved it. I used to throw sheets on the couch and let the dogs on the furniture, which we're not allowed to do. But
yeah,
I would throw sheets up on the furniture so that they couldn't see all the dog hair.
Okay, you two. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show for now. So
why are we boring?
Well, no, it's only supposed to be a 2-hour show. So
you're mean, Larry. You're a mean guy.
That's right.
He's ending the show because Victoria's auction starts in a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
they did. The auction starting. See if we can. Well, I know a lot of people are going to be going over there. So
yeah. Okay, well, Cody, it was good seeing you. It was good seeing you
too.
Okay. All right, Larry. Thanks a lot.
Jumping on you too. Have yourself a great day, everybody.
Everybody have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.